Hi Taurus, welcome to your May 2019 monthly readings. Today is May 1st. So not sure if I'm going to get everybody's done today, I'll be honest. Maybe, well, I got next Wednesday off, so probably by then everybody else's will be out. Alright guys, so it's no show and grow. I feel like it's highly valuable. It's about the self. It's what I like to focus on. Because when you're healed, you can help people heal around you, right? So, what you need to know is I am brilliant. What you need to show is I am open. And what you need to grow is I am happy. Okay? The tarot cards you guys got were the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups is a good friend. Okay? They're emotionally available to you. So this means that they're emotionally supportive. They're great listeners. But because it's a Cups characters, they feel what you feel, right? So when you're sad, they're going through sadness with you, right? They're a good listener, somebody to talk to. You got the Eight of Pentacles, which is like, well, you got two apprentice cards here, okay? You have the Knight of Pentacles, that's an apprentice. It's a student, all right? Doesn't matter how old you are, the energy that is being given to you and asked of you to take on this month would be the Knight of Pentacles. So there's something that you have to learn this month to master, okay? You have the Devil card. Dun, dun, dun. It's not that bad, you guys. I'm actually going to read that interpretation from the book of these cards, okay? And then you have Justice. I'm going to read that one too. It's Major Arcana. We'll see what information it gives, okay? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, it says, I am brilliant, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you need to work on letting go of something that you've already let go of. That sounds horrible. Like, it's weird to say, but okay, so what it's saying is you've let go of something. So it could be an ex, it could be you moved, it could be you switched jobs. However, you're still stuck on it. So you need to work on letting go, because what you did with the I am brilliant was worth it. Okay, you might not be seeing, it might be a struggle right now, but the ending was already over. Like, there's nothing you can do about it now except progress forward, work on moving forward, right? Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles here, that is like earthly matters. So that's like working on saving more money, or working on your health, or working on more practical things. Okay, like realistic. Okay, you want to be a realist this month. It's asking you. The Ten of Swords seems like a bad card. It is an ending, okay? It's like the worst. It already happened. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. There's a moose here. Let's look up. It's very Canadian, by the way. Okay, so let's look up. My phone's been acting funny. It's been freezing. It does this quite often. Oh, it just turned on and then shut off. All right. So maybe the meaning of this can help you guys out. I'm just going to push pause for a second. All right, you guys. So it says the meaning of the moose. The moose spirit animal signifies strength, pride, and life. It's not very difficult to decipher the moose symbolism, because its message focuses on seeking the truth and finding the guidance within you. People who carry the moose symbolism are being called to work with the oppositions in their life. Be inspired by the moose who's clumsy and graceful and strange and breathtaking at the same time. For the moose, attitude makes a whole lot of difference. Stay cool even when things are not working out, and remember not to sweat it. Okay? One common moose meaning points to your self-esteem and how it helps you conquer fears and give you the confidence to achieve your goals. Your moose totem encourages you to be proud of your achievements and do your part to share your gifts with others. The meaning of the moose also focuses on strength and power, similarly to the meaning of the husky spirit animal. When you decide that you want something, you will not stop until you get it, even if it results in injury or even death. The moose symbolism speaks about solidarity and togetherness, and how you should strive to have them in your relationships. Relationships take a lot of work, but if you have a solid foundation, you have one less thing to worry about. Like the cougar, the moose spirit animal's speed, whether on land or on water, represents your adaptiveness. I can't speak today, you guys. And endurance. In your lifetime, you will experience many highs and lows, so you should always be ready to take on the challenge. The moose meaning also encourages you to embrace your personal strength and grace. It also reminds you to build a wall of protection around you so that you can keep dangers and threats away. Okay, it says it appears to you because you need to focus on the future, just like the fox totem. Direct your energies on what you can bear in the present and never on things that you have lost in the past. And that's interesting because I said you guys were focused on something that was gone from the past. Like it's already over, okay? Concentrate on reality. Okay, this guy's a realist. Okay. It says concentrate on the reality of what is in front of you. This will help you become more intuitive and anticipate what will arise from your periphery. Okay, it says when the moose spirit animal appears to you, know that you're being encouraged to create an atmosphere in your life that will attract love and make love flourish. It says listen to what your heart is telling you and let it fill your life. This is a time to cultivate new friendships, which can very well turn into romantic relationships. If you're already in a committed relationship, the moose symbolism can change it for the better. The meaning of the moose also means that makes no sense. The meaning of the moose also means that you can see how you are faring in your relationship. This is also an opportunity for you to realize how much you are expecting from your partner. Instead of pointing fingers, it's time to step up and explore new ways of making each other happy. Always keep the excitement and passion alive. Remember that how you treat your partner is also a reflection of how you treat yourself. Strike a balance when it comes to the meaning of the moose in your romantic affairs. Okay. Okay, it says positive traits of the moose spirit animal. When the moose spirit animal walks with you, you're a gentle, loving, and strong person. You're compassionate and graceful. You are the wise elderly who doles out good advice. You're wise beyond your years, and you can be expected to do the right thing even in the most stressful and emotional situations. You are courageous and powerful, adaptive and communal. You are blessed with the instinctive sense of balance. So, and you do have justice here. Okay, that is balance. So you know when to be kind and when to be assertive. You are fast, agile, and when you want to be, especially when it comes to opportunities, but you will not do it if it means hurting or undermining other people. You are gentle and kind, and you will only fight back when provoked. Okay? The negative traits, and there are some negatives. You have the devil here, right? We can't avoid that. All right? Avoidance is adding to the problem. It's not part of the solution. You know what I mean? Like, we got to face ugly truths in life. It says, when the moose symbolism is strong in you, you are dominating and frightening, powerful. You also have the tendency to be a workaholic, and I think that's kind of what the devil is about. It's workaholic. If you focus on your professional goals, you tend to lose sight of the more important things like your family and relationships. Okay, and you need to balance here. So, like, I would re-listen to the beginning part of that, and those things that have been listed off in the article I'm reading, perhaps are the things that you need to stay focused on. Okay, because in this reading, it's like you can be your own worst enemy. All right, if you use avoidance. Something is ignored or taken for granted when you are busy making your dreams come true. It says to call on the moose spirit animal when you need to embrace your own individualism. You will only achieve genuine happiness and contentment when you can fully embrace who you are. Be proud of yourself and only do things that are true to your needs and wants. You are compelled to find truth and guidance. Strive to live a life of truth and honesty. Okay. You have the apprentice card here, 2 of them. Okay, so there's work that's needed. Okay, I have a Taurus North Node. You need to help understand your unique and strange truth. The moose spirit animal urges you to not let your personal truth be denied. Do not compromise your beliefs and principles and your desire to fit in. It says 3 unusual facts about moose symbolism. It's certainly going to have a positive impact on your life, but you clearly need to be in a better position to really understand what it involves and how it can make such a difference to your life. Often the easiest way to achieve this is by just going ahead and looking at several key facts that surround the moose, both from a symbolism point of view as well as an actual spirit animal. Okay. Number 1, it is focused on both strength and pride. The first point, which is hardly surprising, is focused on the idea of strength and pride when it comes to the moose symbolism. This can occur in a number of different areas, but the overall strength is that you have the ability to overcome obstacles simply by having the inner willpower get through whatever is in front of you. Also, the pride aspect means you do not want to be seen as being defeated in any way, but you are aware that your strength will carry you through anything that you have set your heart on. Okay, number 2, you need to work on your self-esteem. The moose spirit animal is going to push you into working on your self-esteem, but then that is not exactly a bad thing. Okay, it symbolizes looking at all of your achievements, no matter how small they may be, and to then be willing to accept that you did indeed manage those things and that you are stronger than you may have intentionally thought. Also, by doing this, you will feel your confidence soar, and from that you will stem additional success, and who knows where it will lead to in the grand scheme of things. Number 3, there's a sense of solidarity. Moose symbolism is also strong on the point of working together in both work as well as relationships. There needs to be a feeling of solidarity for you to feed off. And this is going to increase the chance of so many aspects in your life actually being a positive for you. Understanding others and what they bring to the table will then allow you to harness their power as well for the greater good. And that is going to result in even more achievements than you ever thought possible. Also, there needs to be very solid foundation for everything to be built upon. Okay, this guy's a slow mover, but he fact checks. Okay, he takes everything with a grain of salt. He or she, right, male or female, understands the concept of sometimes people say things doesn't make it true. Okay, sources are an importance too. They fact check facts, right? They understand that facts can be laid out in whatever perception the storyteller wants them to perceive them in. Okay. It says, and you are going to be working hard to achieve wherever possible. The thing that stands out with the moose symbolism is the drive and strength that surrounds it. You have an unshakable desire to do well in life. and you believe that you have all of the different tools in order to really achieve this. However, you do need to be aware of how to take advantage of things. So doing so in a relaxed manner and not being too forceful is going to be the best course of action for you to take. Overall, having the moose spirit animal in your life will be a positive outcome. It says the meaning of the moose reminds you to give yourself credit that you deserve. You know that nobody works harder than you do, so don't step away from the limelight. Be proud of your gifts. Do not let yourself be overcome by the stresses and demands of life, and just learn to enjoy life's little surprises. The moose meaning urges you to know when to be kind and when to be bold. Understand the need for balance between getting things done and stepping up and doing the job yourself. Don't try so hard to fit in a mold, and just let your personality shine through. Share your knowledge and joy and tell the world how you feel. All right, you guys? So that's with the moose. So that's what you need to know. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles, as a friend, is the realist. Okay? They're going to tell you things maybe you don't want to hear, but they are going to tell you what you need. All right? Not what you want. Okay? They're going to be the realist. Okay? What you need to show is I am open. Okay? And I believe that came through in the definition of the moose, right? You need to be open to opportunity. You need to be open to, with the Knight of Cups here, being self-focused, it's more emotional. This is more I love yous to your partners, to your children. This is more sentimental things, okay? Like taking, you have kids going out in the backyard and playing a friendly game of soccer or basketball or volleyball, whatever it is, getting near the ocean, okay? But this is listening. You really got to listen, okay? So before you react, listen, evaluate, okay? As far as the devil's concerned, we all know the devil means attachment to something that's no longer serving you, okay? So what's done is done. You can't change that, okay? The only thing you can change is how you react to it. Okay, what are you going to do about it? That you can change. Okay, this is being, it can be sex addiction, porn. It could be workaholism. It could be alcohol, going out and partying a lot. This could be financially overspending. This could be obsession. All right. It could be like spying. It could be. There's so many things that it could be. Which one is it for you, though? That's what you got to break free from. If you think change can't happen, well, that's because you're not taking the steps to let things go and try something new. Okay. So in the book, it's bondage, failure, obsession, depression, materialism, lust, illusion, and temptation. Okay. It says the devil card speaks to the things in your life that constrain you and prevent you from living up to your full potential. You may think these are external forces, but the devil is an inner force. He represents your own self-bondage, fears, addictions, and harmful attachments or impulses. You may feel powerless, but like the loosely bound figures in this card, the power to break free is yours. In the reading, this card may be trying to call your attention to some form of bondage in your life, an unhealthy relationship, overindulgence, negative behaviors, or people. It could indicate obsession or addiction. The devil card frequently depicts a goat, or it's spelled Satyr. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Often used as a symbol of lust and dark elemental drives. Above him is an inverted pentagram signifying the dark side of magic and occultism. Okay, never do magic, you guys. I am highly against that. Okay, there's natural magic in the universe. Okay, you can't break free will either. Okay, everybody's got free will, and there's a price to pay when you try to break things. Okay, what's meant to be will be. All right. Sometimes this card indicates behaviors that are keeping you from happiness and fulfillment, such as being too controlling, calculated, or dispassionate. The goat and the devil can also be seen as a scapegoat. You may be blaming others for things that only you have the power to change. There are many interesting and powerful card combinations that manifest with the devil. You don't have any. Let's see, flip the page. It says the devil is not always a negative card to pull, but he generally indicates harmful bonds that must be broken. You need to eliminate the things that are harming you and holding you back. Push past the despair and seek freedom. Bad habits or addictions may be getting the best of you. Looking out for forces in your life that will make your situation worse. Things that might put you in debt or bind you more firmly to a bad relationship. Okay? Associated with Capricorn. The number 15. I don't know if the number 15 is significant to you guys. Okay? This is what you need to show that you can break free from what's no longer serving you. Again, I always advise before you point the finger at somebody, really look yourself in the mirror and point that finger at yourself first. All right? Don't assume things either, because when you assume things, it makes an ass out of you and me. You know, like, you want to be practical about things. So you want to evaluate the things that no longer serve you. If it's a negative mindset, then I would highly recommend putting a rubber band. All right. You want to put a rubber band around your wrist and just pull it so it snaps. Whenever you're having a negative thought, it'll interrupt the thought pattern and you can switch that negative into a positive thought. Okay. What you need to show is I'm happy. Okay. Nobody's going to make you happy but yourself, right? Happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from your surroundings. Okay. With the devil card, it's like some people are emotional shoppers. That's a temporary happiness that they're getting. They're getting like a high off of buying things. When they get home, they end up being twice as depressed as they were because they overspent. And it's just a temporary fix, right? What you need to grow is the Eight of Pentacles. This is an apprentice card, working on the self, okay? There's a cat in here. Cats are symbolism of protection. I do know that. She only has 6 pentacles, though, and this is the Eight of Pentacles. So the six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. All right, are you receiving as much as you're giving, or are you receiving more than what you're giving? You want to balance that out. You do have justice here. Okay, before you make any decisions, though, you want to align both the heart and the mind. All right, you don't want to base a decision off of one or the other. Okay, because they both can lead you astray. Okay, the mind can block you. The mind can play tricks on you. Okay, but your heart can be naive. Can also lead you astray. All right, you want to align both of them to get a just outcome. All right, a proper outcome. There is truth that needs to be. You have to be aligned, which means that you do have to speak truth to yourself. You have to look into the unconscious. All right, where you have to, with the Knight of Cups here, you don't go against the current. Go with where the current's taking you. So deal with the present, one thing at a time. Okay, like, what is the problem now? You know what the problem is. So what is the solution to the problem? Focus on the solution. Okay, let's see what the Justice card in here says. I don't normally read from the book or the internet. It was just I felt guided to do it this month. Because perhaps for some people, they're like, I'm not, what's the words? Communicating things properly, or they're not listening. Okay, this is a listening card, but perhaps they will listen when it comes to it coming from a book, you know, like it's just the way I was guided to do it. Okay, the Justice card has to do with karma, fairness, justice, honesty, balance, and reason. Okay, Justice reflects the search for truth and represents the effects of your actions and the consequences of your decisions. Justice in a reading indicates a time when decision making is required. Something in your life needs attention, meditation, or a solution. The sword in this image is a double-edged. Doesn't look like a double-edged sword, but they're saying it is. The sword in this image is a double-edged, signifying impartially, and the point is up as a symbol of victory. The sword demonstrates the logic, well-ordered mindset necessary to make true and fair decisions. The scales show the logic must be balanced by intuition. On the scales are the symbol for Libra and the card number 11. Okay, it has to do with the master number. Okay, I know the Justice card, and I only know this because I'm born that day, is if you're born on December the 11th, that would be your card. Okay. In my vision, the hilt of the sword is pierced, a symbol of this card's ability to cut through situations and arrive at the truth. Highly intuitive people often relate to this almost merciless aspect of the card, the ability to see through the true nature of people and situations. The Justice card may indicate that someone or something in your life is not quite what it seems. Use your combined intuition and intellect to cut to the truth. So this means if somebody is saying one thing but doing another, you have to align that. You have to follow your intuition and logically look at what you're seeing. Okay, you can't deny what the person is doing just because they're saying the opposite. Okay, align what you see and what you hear, so illusions can't be played on you. There are many subtle and interesting combinations that can manifest with this card in readings. Well, you don't have any of these combinations. Okay, it's oh, interesting. It says that it's astrology is Libra and Capricorn, and you do have the Capricorn card here. Okay, I think it's in. I've never heard Capricorn being associated with it though. Okay, it's numbers 11, 2, and 8. Okay, 8 is an infinity number. 2 is partnership. So partnerships have a lot to do right now. So just be aware that. Well, if you are romantically involved, decisions that you're making are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so the job that you take could affect your romantic life. It says associated plants is a plantain, garlic, and violet. So that can have importance to you guys. So these are things you need to show. Hopefully this has helped you guys out. I know it's a different manner that I'm doing it. Intuitively, I do get hits. But this month, for some reason, I was just guided to do it this way. Okay? I recommend you looking up symbolism on your own of things that stood out to you to follow your intuition. Okay? Just be careful of... with the devil, this is like bondage, right? So this could also be like people around you trying to bind you to them. All right, so this could be like they have bad intentions towards you, and by when I said to you, please look at what people say and what they do, right, to verify what side of that coin they fall on. All right, are they there for your best interest? Okay, or are they there to bind? Sometimes people don't want to see you do well. Other people do. Okay, they want fairness for you. They want to see you move forward with the Eight of Pentacles and be happy. Okay, but there's other people that want to bind you and entrap you because they're going to benefit off of that somehow. How? I don't know, but they will benefit, right? So again, I say this a lot. Your fears are heard and your prayers are heard, right? And people prey on your hopes, right? Your hopes and your fears, okay? People buy the lottery ticket because they have hope that they're going to win, all right? And this chances of that are pretty slim. However, if you opened a savings account and put that money in the savings account that you would be spending on the lottery, it would go a lot further for you than somebody playing on your hopes, right? Hope's a good thing. Okay? Don't let people prey on it, though. Okay, and this is what you guys got. There's a pathway here, and it's through rocks. Can you see that? And that's the back of the card. It says Earth 1. Okay, and you are the first sign, the Earth sign in the Zodiac. I find that quite funny. Okay, your sense of self is linked to Mother Earth. Feeling secure in yourself comes from your connection to the ground beneath your feet. Struggling with the current conditions in your life will lead only to more struggle. If you have forgotten your connection to the earth, it is time to simply remember the relationship that you are already in with her. Notice that whenever you are, okay, let me say that again. I get real nervous when I'm reading sometimes. I don't know why. Okay. Notice that wherever you are now, you exist in relationship to the earth. Let her power fill you. Okay? So this is, you guys, the earth is your playground. All right? You're not a kid anymore. You're an adult. Okay? So this means that you're not restricted to a sandbox. You got the beach. Okay? I said this in somebody else's reading because they were told to go play. You know, you don't have to be... you're not restricted to the pool anymore. You got the whole ocean or a river or a lake at your fingertips. Okay? You don't have to go sledding down a little hill anymore. Okay? You got the mountain at your disposal. This is talking about getting more in tune with nature. Perhaps some of you guys do need to get outdoors more. There is a path that you have chosen, though. Some of you may feel deserted, but you're not. Right? Like there's a cleansing, perhaps getting rid of people that were holding you back, and there'll be new in replacement of that. Okay, and that's also what do they call that? I think the Native Indians do it. I was gonna say a roundabout. It's not even that. It's one of those walks. What is it called? The Native Indians do it. It's like it's a spirit walk. I think in Australia actually they do it too. Where don't quote me on that though. Native Indian wise they do it though. Some of you are being called back though. So like that's weird. Like you've been given the tools for your journey. Like you're being called back to like you finished a quest. I'm not wording this properly, you guys. Oh, man. Okay, you finished a quest. So now you have some tools and equipment to start building. I know that sounds weird, but it's what I'm getting. All right? There'll be an equal give and take here. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. All right, you guys. Hopefully this helped you out. Okay, I will talk to you guys next month. Yeah, I'll talk to you next month. Namaste for now. Best of luck. Have a fabulous month, you guys. And talk to you in June. Ciao for now.